Welcome to part 22 of Final Fantasy 15, and in this part, we're gonna continue doing side missions for Vive. But first, I wanted to at least make sure that I have a recipe that one of the restaurants in this place have. Oh, by the way, forgot to mention, Lestalem is the only place that has two restaurants. So, yeah. If there are any meals that you need to have in your list of recipes to make, definitely get them here. I do believe some menus will be in the culinary books that you find lying on the ground, but more often than not, it would be in your best interest to come here and
what can I get you?
Once again, check out what the proprietor has to say. They'll open up some new outlets, but more importantly, yeah, and there's another quest there too. I think I've got enough level for me to get
Here's what we have.
started on that
Take
side
a look.
quest. This is a meal that
Coming right
Ignis can actually write down. This is spicy skewers, and that's what the guy that kept giving Noctis free samples of was actually cooking. So the spicy skewers are for sale and they're very expensive, but Ignis can actually make his own variation, provided you had Miss Midgardsimer skank. Now, that is actually sold here in Lestalem. But if you want to get it naturally and free of charge, there's a level 50 Midgardsimer somewhere near the main entrance of the storyline mission, which happens to be near a temple in a waterfall. So yeah, and also you need to probably be at level 59 in order to take it down, or at least stronger than. Or you can just simply take it down with the upgraded Ring of Lucius. Ring of the Luci. Seriously, the Ring of the Luci got a really good upgrade. And if you see me abuse it, by God, it's going to be like a given that I'm going to abuse it. But yeah, I bought that food for a reason. That way I will have at least an attack boost, magic boost, and also an HP boost. Because on the way to the area, we're going to run into some enemies, but at the same time, we're also going to be driving a long distance. Now, I might as well use this long distance to point out that the next couple of parts will be us being in Rivito, and that is because of the fact that the trip to Rivito is going to be long, but not only that, I may pick up a mission or two on the way to Rivito, or Ravito, however you want to pronounce that word, but still, the Rock of Ravito also is home to a Kingsword, as well as one of Vive's missions. It's a pretty long mission, and also I should at least get some sort of equipment to prevent me from getting burned. But I don't think about it because I could still actually beat that place without having to go through all that trouble. Just saying.
Get some more shots of specs.
Gotcha. I'll see what I can do.
Also, I forgot again that on our way to where we need to go, Prompto will again ask for who you want him to take pictures of, and well, I told him Ignis, and I forgot that you have to press the option button, the close button, in order for you to continue on. That's what this is. It's not that the game froze, this is the fact that I left it on autopilot, went to go do something else, and forgot that this prompt is on. Also, my TV was acting up during most of this playthrough, so if you see any dead spots cut out, that's the reason why. Anyway, we're almost there to... we're almost there to our destination. Okay, we're not even close to there. It's gonna be a long drive. But, at the most part, at least we get to enjoy the scenery with the rain and the drop distance and all. We may end up running past a van or something. You never know. Excuse me. But, whatever the case, my plan is, well, I'm just going to take care of this mission right now. Vive in the Rock of Rivito, which actually has ingredients also there. I'll make that a 2-parter, if not a 3-parter. And then we'll just continue on doing more missions. My plan, however, is for me to get out of Chapter 3 by at least Part 30, if not Part 29. That would be my plan, but considering the amount of things I have to do with these side quests, it'll be more like Part 31 when we start getting out of Chapter 3. And once that's done, then I will probably progress on through Chapter 4 and 5 because they're really, really short. And as for Zelda, which is why I bet you're wondering, if you actually have been watching my video, what's up with that? I'm about to record the last 3 parts of the, if not 4 parts, of Legend of Zelda, so that way I can put that to rest and get started on recording Paper Mario. So that's basically what's going to be happening. That's the gist of what's going on. Unless some technical difficulty happens, I have that planned. I mean, I have been working more often as of late, and that's probably why I haven't been putting out as much. But at least you all know the heads up that I still care about these projects. It's just I've been really tired from me working lots of hours. That's why I sound like this. And of course, I've been fighting a cold, and I am feeling better, but I also have something in the back of my throat, so that's why I was coughing earlier, and I apologize for that. But nonetheless, we are at our destination. All we need to do is just hop out the car and take a picture into this tomb. This Tomb of the Kings is actually important. And why is it important, you may ask? Well, not only is because it's you taking a picture of the tomb in the Fallgrove, but also,
don't forget where we parked.
Keep an eye out for the 10-minute mark, mind you. Also, it is the home of a Kingsword that actually isn't there. You'll see soon enough. All we need to do is walk up and take a... Oh, damn. It's another Hun legs, isn't it? I just want to take a damn picture.
These guys in the shot.
And there it is.
The hunt is on.
And more, and just more enemies show up. Lovely. Let me take the damn picture. Oh wait, so it's not Hun legs, it's actually 4-tooth. I see. Even though we just beat all those guys, we still had to fast forward to take the picture. So now we can go into the tomb, or at least closer to the tomb to take a picture. It's good to actually have buffs because those buffs could actually help you throughout your missions. Before I take the photo, or maybe I should take it now. I should take it now.
Now we go back, right?
But before we return to Vive, there's something more important that we need to show off. Yes, this tomb is the Tomb of the Tall. The sword, or I should say I think the hammer that's supposed to be there is not, because the fiends hijacked it and took it to Castlemark. Also, this place has treasure behind here, and make sure you get it. Ooh, a talisman. If I'm not mistaken, that's supposed to either increase magic or protect you from death. One of the two. Now I'll figure it out later. I probably don't equip too much stuff. Not until I get myself a third equip slot. Then I'll worry about equipping bad stat-proof items, sorry. But otherwise, worrying about equipping things that prevent stats is not really a problem, because unless it's death, it doesn't really last too long. Hell, petrification, one of the bad stats I'm most afraid of, doesn't really last that long. The only true terror is actually death and toad. And electrocution. No, wait, the electrocution is not that big of a deal. You just need to eat a meal to protect yourself from the elements and you'll be fine. Again, the only thing that would be a true problem... Yeah, I'm going to go over to the gas station in Lestalem instead of Lestalem itself, because of course the Regalia is running low on fuel. Anyway, the only problem with the bad stats in this game is indeed death, because you have to have items to bring you back to life, specifically Phoenix Downs. And if you don't have any Phoenix Downs, well, you're screwed. I do believe there are meals that actually negate death, so that's not that big of an issue. And I think there are some items that do protect you from it. It's just, the game is so easy, regardless of the difficulty, that you really could just rely on the meals that Ignis cook, and you can just up your ascension table to where you can make those effects last longer, so long as you don't eat another meal or fall asleep. So, yeah. Just saying. Ignis's cooking is a vital point, and as a matter of fact, all the restaurant food, to be honest, is a vital point of the game. That's what takes the challenge away from this game. And the thing that players don't understand, not having a challenge, well, it can be a good thing, but there are some points where your most convenient ways of surviving may actually be taken away from you. This game heavily relies on items. Castlemark Vault takes away items. So yeah, you would be SOL if you actually took on the Castlemark Vault and you have no items whatsoever. That's one of the only true difficult areas of this game. Otherwise, everything else is just a joke. And here's Vive.
You made it back in one piece. But did you get the shots?
You tell me. Take a look.
Oh, baby, you got them all right. These are perfect. But man, you guys are tough. Surviving a place like that?
Nothing we aren't used to.
Used to it? What kind of journey are you kids on? Anyway, here's your reward. Next job I'm thinking is gonna be tricky, but I'll make it worth your while. You'll take a pay raise, I presume. If you really want to impress folks, you gotta show them something they've never seen before.
Sounds like a new job.
You got that right. I want a shot from atop the rock of Ravato.
Are you saying we're supposed to climb it?
That's exactly what I'm saying. They say there's a cave near the summit that offers the finest view in all of creation. This job requires camera skills and fighting skills, and no one's more qualified than you kids. Pull this off, and it'll be the most talked about photo in the history of my magazine. Good luck.
Speaking of things being a joke, now we've unlocked the mission where we must ascend the Rock of Ravato just to take a picture of the volcanic
these jobs
base.
are getting tougher.
With the pay raise,
Which
it's worth
begs
our
the
while,
question,
I'd say.
what
just make
sane
sure we get a good
photographer
shot.
would
Hey,
scale a
I've got it covered.
active volcano just to take a picture of lava, knowing that the heat may pretty much incinerate the camera? That's why they have helicopters in Skyview instead of actually scaling up the mountain itself. Whatever the case, folks, I'm gonna go on ahead and go to Golden Key because of the fact that I've got a lot of experience points, and I'm going to go and put our newly acquired funds to good use and double my experience points. Because why not? Doubling my experience points is fun. Before I even remotely make that trip to Ravato, I might need to crash. It would be the wisest idea to do. After all, the trip to Ravato is a really long trip. And I'm not just going to show the car ride off. No. I'm not going to just have most of the episode be the car ride like this. I'm actually going to show off the Ravato station, and between two parts actually scale up the mountain.
It's real pretty here at night.
And yet,
Yeah,
by all accounts,
that scaling up the mountain
pales in
would be
comparison to Old Tisha.
something.
Seriously?
Because that's where you start grinding for experience points. Because at the low level you are, you probably get more experience points by, well, beating things that are higher in level than you are. Specifically the wyverns. Now, here's the thing though. If they're like 10 or 15 levels
Another
above,
headache.
that's no problem. If they're like 20 levels above, like for instance, I was at level 15 and the
Welcome to Golden Key.
Carol was like 37, there was no way I could actually hold that off. Actually, I would dare say I'd go
could
back
really jet one
and deal
back
with
right
that
now.
Carol later on.
Greetings, sir.
Whatever the case,
It's
I'm going to be
bedtime.
spending 10,000 gil trying to double my experience points, and when I get money from any of the hunts and save up enough money to do so, I'm going to be spending them here in Golden Key. So I'll be getting double the experience points and raising my level higher, and also raising the amount of AP that I receive. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're done here, and in the next episode it's gonna be a long trip to Ravato. It's gonna be a 3-parter, and I will more than likely see you guys next time, starting in part 23. This is RVman985. Peace out, and at least you know that I'm not just stalling behind on videos. Take care.